to my Java class. The last class we studied about how to create some patterns. In this class we will create new type of patterns. How to create this pattern with the help of Java programming. Shall we start? Okay, let's take the question. What's the first question? In the square shape we can create this pattern. How can you create this pattern? Here there is a rectangle shape and here there is a triangle shape. Different shapes are there. Okay. How can you create these shapes? That we already studied. How can you create the shapes? First we know the square shape. We know the columns and rows are equal. The rectangle shape, here see 5 columns and 4 rows. Okay. That means rows and column numbers, number of columns and number of rows are different. In the case of this picture, see, this is a triangle shape. We know in the first column we have, in the first row we have only 1 column. In the second row we have 2 columns. In the third row we have 3 columns. And in the fourth row we have 4 columns. Then we will get a rectangle shape. See, but here the different elements, when you compare the first pattern, there we studied how to create the pattern using star symbol. Okay. Here we entered some numbers. See, the first row we have 1, second row we have 2, third row we have 3, the fourth row we have 4. The same. We are following the same numbers but in different shapes. How can you do this one? With the help of Java programming. Let's check. Okay. All of you please look at here. With the help of a table, I represent the first diagram. We know the first diagram is in square shape. Okay. See here, this one represents the column numbers and this one represents the row numbers. In the first row we have 4 columns. In the second row we have 4 columns. And third row also we have 4 columns. In the in the fourth row also we have 4 columns. Okay. But the previous section, we know, in the previous video we studied star pattern. In this place we printed all stars. Okay. But here see, the first row we have 1, the second row we have 2, the third row we have 3 and the fourth row we have 4. How can you print? See, simple logic. See, here we are taking the row number is, here we are representing, these are represented with the help of J. Column numbers are represented with the help of J. And the row numbers represents with the help of I. Okay. See. What's the element, you know? So, same as the row number. When the row is 1, that means I is 1, we are printing the element as 1. When the row is equal to 2, we are printing the element as 2. When the row is equal to 3, we are printing the element as 3. When the row is equal to 4, we are printing the element as 4. Then easily we can write the logic. Okay? See, how can you start? With the help of import java.io.star. After that we will write the class name. Here square 1. No, don't put the blank space in between the class names. When we are writing the class name, don't use the blank space. Okay. Square 1. After that we can open a function and in that function I have given one argument n. What is the use of this n? Do you know? N is the limit of the square. Okay. That means instead of this one we can give 4 or something. Otherwise, if you are giving n, the user can select the number of rows and columns. Okay. Then, how can you start this? How can you print the square pattern with the help of rows and columns? To represent this row, I give one for loop. I think you all watched that last video. Then only you can study this one. Okay. Int I. This one represents the row numbers. I less than or equal to n. This n is the limit. Okay. That means 1 to n. If n is 4, we can write 1 to 4. Okay. If n is 5, 1 to 5. Like this way it will go. Then I plus plus. Okay. Then I will open one small curly bracket to create columns in that rows. Okay. This columns represents 4 with the help of j. In the j is equal to int j equal to 1 and the limit of this column is also same as the row because this is a square shape. Okay. J plus plus and open the curly bracket. Here see how it will work? We know when the value of I, first it will take the initial value of I is equal to 1. That means it will take this value. Okay. And after that, it will go to inside. The column number, that means j starts from 1. That means 1, 1. It will print which value? 1. Here we know the value of I is equal to 1. In all columns, the value, if each column, the value of I is equal to 1. But the value of j is different. We know 1, 2, 3, 4. But the I is same. Then we can print which value? I think you all know. System dot out dot print. Just you give I. Okay. Then plus with a space. We can give slash t, or to get a space, you can give slash t. If we give I, which value we will get here? For all columns, we will get a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. After that, you need to close this inner bracket after finishing the first row. Okay. Then we finish this row. Then we need one more. We need to go to the cursor into the next line. How can I give? With the help of a system dot out dot println statement. Out dot println. Okay. What's the use of this one? The cursor moves to next line. Okay. Then close this bracket. How it will work? Again, it will change the value of I is equal to 2. That means second column. But after that, it will go to the inner bracket. Then j starts from 1. That means 2, 1, you will get the value of I. Here, the value of I is equal to 2. You will get 2. 2, 1, 2, 2 also you will get 2. 2, 3 also you will get 2. 2, 4 also you will get 2. Again it will go. Then it will work 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. Everywhere you will get the value of I is equal to 3. That value will get here. Okay. Next time you will get I is equal to 4. 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4. The element is 4. Because the value here, the value of I is equal to 4. Like that way it will work. I think you understood the meaning of this program. Okay. This is very simple. You can easily understand this one. Just listen. When you are creating a square pattern, you just give the limit the same. Okay. And the starting value and initial value are the same. And the element is here. We know first row 1, second row 2, third row 3, fourth row 4. Because of that we have to give I here. Okay. And if you want to change into a rectangle shape, how can you do this one? Do you know? Okay, I will show you. Let's take the next question. If it is a rectangle pattern, how can you create the rectangle pattern? Look at here. If you want to make a rectangle, you change the number of columns and number of rows. This must be different. Okay. And here I had given 4 columns and 5 columns and 4 rows. Like this way we can create a rectangle. Here the number of column numbers and the number of row numbers are different. Here 4, number of row is 4 and number of columns are 5. Okay. Then that means these are different. Length and breadth. If length and breadth are different, we can create a rectangle shape. Okay. But the elements are the same as the square pattern. What are they? The first row we have first one. One element is 1. In the second row the element is 2. And everywhere. And in the third row we have the element as 3. And in the fourth row we can give the element as 4. Okay. These are the elements. Then how can you create a rectangle pattern using the square pattern? If you give a slight change in that square shape, you can create a rectangle pattern. That we already studied how to create a rectangle. Okay. I will give the name as rect here. Import java.io.star rectangle 1. Okay. Then here we need the number of columns and row. And here represents n represents the number of rows and m represents the number of columns. Okay. M represents the number of columns. Here instead of this one you can give 4 and 5 like this. Any number you can give. Okay. Which one you need? And for first loop we need one loop to create the rows. This one represents the row loop. Okay. I is equal to 1 and I less than or equal to n. That is the limit of the row. I plus plus. Okay. And then open the curly bracket. After that we need one more loop to create a column. Okay. For that I had given like this. J is equal to 1. The limit of j is different. Not as same as the row number. Okay. We can give the column limit is m, because I had given the argument as m. Here see, these are different. That means the last column is 5. Okay, that number we can give here instead of this one. Okay, that means here the column number and the row number are different. Then we will easily we will get a rectangle shape. And we know the same value we are printing. When the value of I is equal to 1, we can print the value 1 here for each element, for each column. Okay, and if the value of I is equal to 1, then we can print for all the columns, we will print 2. And value of I is equal to 3, we will print for all in this row, third row, for each column we are printing the value as 3. And when I is equal to fourth row, for all columns, each columns we are printing the value is 4. Okay, that means we need to print I. A slight change I had given. One more argument I entered in the when you compare with the previous one, and the limit I just changed n and n. Okay, then you will get a rectangle shape. I think you all understood the rectangle shape also. Then how can you create a triangle from this one? How can you create? I will change slide. Look at here. I will make a slight change this one. We need one column for in first row and two columns in, we need two columns in second row. Okay. Two columns in second row. And in the third row, we need to get three columns. And in the fourth row, we need to get four columns. Then we can create a rectangle shape. Okay, how can you create? In the first row we have one element, in the second row we have two columns, in the third row we have three elements, in the fourth row we have four elements. This is the way we can create a triangle shape. Can you do this one easily? How can you change? See, we need only one argument. When you are creating a triangle shape, you write the name as triangle. If it is a triangle pattern, we can give triangle 1. Okay, no space. And we need one argument. Okay, int n. Then, how can you change this one? The first, this I represents the row numbers and this one represents the column numbers. Okay, and what is the limit of this one? We studied this one. Okay, j less than or equal to I. That means in the first row we have only one column. And in the second row we have two columns. And in the third row we have three columns. And in the fourth row we have four columns. That means the column number must be, the limit of the column number must be same as the row number. That is equal to I. Then the value, what we will print? The value of I. Because in the first row 1, second row 2, third row 3, fourth row 4, like that. A slight change. In the case of square shape we give n. Both of them we are giving, for the rows and columns we are giving n. And in the case of rectangle shape, first we will give n and here we will give n. In the case of triangle shape, we can give here n and here I. That's the difference. I think you all understood the meaning of this one. Shape also we studied and we changed the element also. Like this way we can create any shapes. In the next class I will show different numbers. Okay, I think you all understood this one. Try to study this logic, then you can create any pattern with the help of Java programming. you like this one, please share my video to others. If you want to get this, subscribe my channel. And if you want to get a notification of next videos, please press on the bell button. Please subscribe my channel, then only you will get all the videos. Okay, thank you.